Hey everybody, this is Videobob from Bob's Prop Shop and the TV show Screen Machines. You know, everybody knows that we build the Back to the Future Delorean Time Machine. And you can get one, you can get two. I got this customer in the UK, ordered both versions of the car. We've got the Plutonium version and the Mr.Fusion version. Really, most of the car is all the same, it's just the backs that are different. You know, when you look on the inside, you'll see that you know, from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie, it's pretty much the same thing with the flux capacitor, the rear bulkhead and everything in there. The only difference would be that little wind-up clock, which you can add in there additionally. But check out the back here. You know, the back of these are almost the same. The difference is that the Plutonium Chamber core, this is all cast in real metal. See, this is all metal, okay? So, this is an upgrade option for you if you don't want the Mr.Fusion. We can also do it as a combo. The way they did it in the real movie was they just removed the top part of this Plutonium Chamber. They built a platform that sits on top with the Mr.Fusion like you see over there. We can do a combo that has both, and that way you can actually have both versions of the car. This customer wanted to be able to display both versions of the car at the same time. He may go ahead and get the Part 3 car too, and we can do that as well. So, you know, the other thing is this one would have the out of time plate on there. Over here on the Mr.Fusion version, you've got the 2015 version of the plate and the operable Mr.Fusion. So this thing, you can put your banana peels and your light beers in there, and that's lots of fun. Otherwise, the cars are pretty much the same. A little bit of painting difference, the way the vents are done versus the Part 1 car versus the Part 2 and 3 car. Kevin Pike will remind you that the Mr.Fusion and the Plutonium version are both seen in the Part 1 movie, so he doesn't like it when you call this the Part 2 version. Sometimes we refer to it that way just because it makes it easier talking about Back to the Future too. And really, there is a Part 2 and Part 3 version, and the Part 2 version or Part 3 version would have these vents completely painted black. They weren't supposed to be black, or at least not in the first movie they weren't. But if you wanted a specifically Part 2 version, we could paint them to be completely black. But otherwise, the interiors are pretty much the same, as you can see here. And this customer supplied us with both of the cars. So, they're very cool. If you want your own Back to the Future DeLorean Time Machine, whether it's first of the movie, end of the movie, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, it doesn't matter what part you want, we can do it. We've built a couple of dozen of these cars. We're the experts in this. Watch our show Screen Machines on the Real Channel Network or wherever the distribution is in your part of the world. Make sure to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and everything out there at Bob's Prop Shop. I'm Videobob. Thanks for watching, man.